Yes, my people, welcome back. Just gonna go over NQ very quickly. So, on our 1 hour chart, we can see that price has tapped back into this zone over here. And I know many of you are probably thinking, yeah, but we're now below the SMAs. Yes, we got below here. However, still, price is respecting this protected low. What did we end up doing? We ended up tapping into this area, which is the unmitigated mover region, and you can see how price created a double bottom and it pushed higher. So we have as a bigger time frame SPS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could have this as your one. You could also have this as your 2, 3, 4, 5. Really the same thing. Really depends up to you. So based on my 1 hour chart, I'll say that price is bullish, and all I'm going to be doing is be looking for potential continuation trades. That's going to take me higher. So if we head over to the 5 minute chart, we can see that price is fairly bullish. Price was playing about here on Friday. I didn't do a market review on Friday, but you guys can see for yourself. Just a quick overview. Price was bearish, went bullish, and you can see how with respect to the SMA. So if I'm now looking at my most recent zone, I mean technically we did close below this and we immediately took out the protected high from here. So on our higher time frame, this is probably just a wick. Let me check the 15 minute. No, there's a candle close here. Let's see the 1 hour. Yeah, so on a 1 hour trade, you guys can see for yourself that it's just a wick, swept the lows, and then obviously price has continued higher. But on a low time frame, it's a candle close, and obviously just a flip again. Either way, price is now bullish, so this is now my most recent zone. I'll see what price does within this zone and see if we can continue to take a trade. So let's see. Yeah, so look, we tap into it, and potentially we've got potentially this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the price completely dumps. But why wouldn't I have been able to take the trade? Because price isn't flipped. So if I go to my lower time frame, such as the 1 minute, we can see all we done was made lower lows and lower highs. So internally, price took out this low. So I need for price to take out this high. We ended up taking out this low. So I need for price to take out this high. And then obviously I need price to take out this low. And you can see how we're below the SMA. So remember, you got to follow the SMA on whatever time frame that you're on. So that's how you could have saved yourself from trying to take a trade based on this zone. When we let price play out, I can see now that price is potentially bearish. So now I could potentially start looking for potential shorts based off my 5 minute time frame, because we are below the SMAs now. But on our 1 minute in this room charts, you can now also see that price is technically bearish as well based off the SMAs. And I mean, you can look for trade within here where this is your 1, 2, 3 price swept 4, 5. Now you're just looking for a change in order flow. Let's see if we're gonna get that quickly. Okay, so we wicked our protected highs, we didn't candle close, and then technically we made a low, a higher high, higher low, higher high, failed to close above these highs here, which is the protected high, took out this low, and now I'm taking out this low. So if I now want to start looking for a trade, I can potentially. However, we are kind of hovering on the SMA, so I'll just have to wait. And yep, so now let me just click all of that. So now I can look for something within this area here, see if price will tap back into this area where this could be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let price play out, and we don't come back into it. But now you can see how I'm taking out the external low. So now I can draw up my new zone just like that. Obviously, if I go to my 5 minute chart, this is what price will look like. So you can see how We kind of retested it. We swept the high, so I consider that's an SPS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, everything is within context, you know. Um, but yeah, that could have been a potential trade. Obviously, again, everything has to be within context. But if I just close this out quickly before I wrap this video up, you can now see that over the PM, we've just been stuck between this high and this low. So if I'm now looking for a trade again, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna wait for price to take out this low here, or wait for price to take out this high, so I can draw a new zone. Until then, I don't wanna force myself in this trade. But let's say you wanna, then what can you do? You wanna be buying at the bottom of the range, and then you wanna be selling at the top of the range. You don't wanna be getting caught in between the mess in here. But that's it for NQ today. Always remember that victory belongs to the most tenacious, and I'll see you lots tomorrow. Peace and ciao.